Welcome back to the Fairfield Dynasty. Today we're in Athens, Georgia for a matchup against the number 17 ranked Georgia Bulldogs. So last week we lost 49-14 to Kentucky, a game in which Terry Wilson had 5 touchdowns and Benny Snell ran for 144 yards. It's not going to get any easier this week, as this is a very talented Georgia team, only 4-4, but all 4 of those losses have come to ranked teams. And they did lose last week to number 2 Florida in a big time rivalry game, so they'll definitely come out and look to play well. But there's a good start for us on a 6-yard carry for Dominique Frederick. Frederick coming off the best game of his career, over 200 all-purpose yards, 157 of those coming on the ground, along with 2 touchdowns. Terrence Lake gets the start today at quarterback after Spencer Lake struggled, going 1 for 4 with 2 interceptions. Lake went 10 for 15 with 93 yards, so definitely a better performance from him. Here's TJ Cross, who picks up 9 yards across the middle. Our offense looking pretty good on this first drive. Now 2nd down and 7. Butler gets the carry as he gains 1 yard. 3rd down and 6. We'll go with a tight set from under center. Lake will lob it outside, and DeAndre Baker in coverage. It's going to be a tough matchup for TJ Cross. Really going to see how good of a player he is against this top level of player in DeAndre Baker. DeAndre Swift is the star of this Georgia offense as he is pushed out of bounds. There's a flag on the play though, as we'll see what it is, and it ends up being roughing the passer on DeMar Cartwright, so Georgia's drive stays alive. Very disappointing there, but DeAndre Swift is averaging 111 yards per game, has 7 touchdowns. There's Jake Fromm to Demetrius Robertson though for 12 yards. 1st down and 10 for Fromm. He'll throw across the middle for Mecole Hardman, and he's brought down to the 49 right on top of that Georgia logo. A 4-wide set on 3rd down and 3. They'll give it to Swift, and it is Michael Shaw, the senior, making the play in the backfield as Georgia will punt the ball away. The defenses have come up with 2 straight stops, and now he pitches outside, and Frederick will lose a yard. Bring in the full house set. Here's Dominique Frederick, and he is once again brought down to the backfield by Grant. A 3-wide set on 3rd down and 12, and the rusher off the edge gets there too quickly, and Lake can't get his pass away. Georgia's offense starts this drive in great field position, already inside of Fairfield territory. There's Terry Godwin on the 15-yard reception. 1st down and 10, they give it to Swift. He breaks 1 tackle, and he's able to get away from Blackshear as well, as it's Quentin Arnold who finally brings him down after breaking a few tackles. 1st down and 10, Fromm will throw. He's got Isaac Nada, and there's a 10-yard reception. Georgia now with the ball at the 6-yard line. Fromm drops back, he throws. He's got Robertson, he breaks a tackle, and is brought down to the 1-yard line. It'll be goal to go. 3-wide set, they'll sweep it outside, and Swift is met, and he'll lose yardage. It's a big-time play by Lewis Blackburn, the nickel corner. 3rd down and goal now, as it is knocked away, nearly intercepted. Isaac Nada was the intended receiver, and a good goal line stand for your Blue Devil defense. Now it's Frederick on the carry. Good cut there. He's into the open field and gets a big run of 17 yards. Hopefully he can have a really strong finish to this year, especially after last week's performance. It's Frederick once again, and another good run, but he's just shy of that 1st down marker. Lake in the shotgun. He'll keep it on the read option and lose 3 yards, as there were 3 defenders in the backfield. 3rd down and 3, Lake will throw. He is all day and can't find his receiver. Tavarius Edwards just missed wildly on that pass. 2nd down and 6 for Fromm. He throws outside. He's got his man Mecole Hardman, and he's brought down to the 39-yard line. He's definitely a guy to watch today. He has incredible elusive ability and can score on any sort of play. Now it's DeAndre Swift breaking some tackles. And these last 2 weeks, we've really struggled against running backs. Benny Snell had a great game last week, and Jonathan Taylor nearly ran for 300 yards against us. Now there's a throw outside to Terry Godwin, as it's really been the passing attack so far for Jake Fromm that's really impressed me. Now a throw outside, he's got Crumpton, and there's 18 yards. Let's even get another goal line stand. They give it to Elijah Holyfield, and he'll punch it in from 4 yards out. And there's the 2nd score for Georgia. Offset eye for our offense as Lake will throw. He'll just take a shot downfield, and it's DeAndre Baker once again knocking it away. He's a 1st-round prospect, so it'll be interesting to see if TJ Cross can get anything going. And now it's Grant trying to force it into triple coverage for TJ Cross. Grant has it, and he's going to take it all the way for the pick six. It'll now be 17-0 Georgia. 1 for 6 start for Terrence Lake, including that interception. Our offense still looking for their first points of the day. We'll go play action on 2nd down and 8. And it's Adrian Schaefer with an 18-yard reception. A big-time play. I formation. Here's Frederick on the carry. He'll pick up around 4 or 5 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd down and short. 2 fullbacks in the game. We give it to Butler, and the big burly back has it for 4 yards, and that will move the chains. The fullback set is in. And now it is a pitch outside, and Butler tries to stiff arm, but is brought down by another Bulldog. Same formation this time with Frederick, and he is hit down in the backfield. A big play by Patrick, and that'll bring on CJ Sanders. The kick is away, and from 50 yards out, it is no good. So we come away with no points on that drive, and now it's DeAndre Swift on the draw play as he gets to the 50-yard line. A 4-wide set for Fromm. He drops back all day to throw. Finally does throw, and he's got Terry Godwin. He makes a man miss and is to the 25-yard line. They now bring in the tight set from the shotgun as Fromm will throw it outside. He's got Swift, and he's just shy of the 1st down marker. Simons comes in motion. They throw outside, and it's Robertson. He beats Deontay McBride off the press, and it's another Georgia touchdown. Now 24-0. As we will now just head into halftime. Georgia's offense has looked very good, and their defense is looking outstanding. A lot of speed and talent throughout of it. So far, we've seen a lot of pressure on Terrence Lake. Frederick has been able to get a couple of good runs, but it will be UGA with the ball to open this second half. Fromm will take off, and he's sacked, and it's a loss of 1. Darius Brady on the sack. Fromm will drop back on 3rd down and long. He steps up, throws outside. It's intercepted by Trevon Bullock. As we're starting to actually force some turnovers, there's 2 straight weeks with an interception. It'll be Lake now with a chance to put some points on the board. We'll go deep and trying to get it to TJ Cross once again. And DeAndre Baker just knocks it away. He's really shut him down so far in today's game. And now it's Frederick on the screen pass. He gets outside and picks up the first. A 13-yard pass. 1st down and 10 for Lake. He'll throw to the end zone. And once again, DeAndre Baker knocks it away. Really trying to get the ball to TJ Cross. But Baker is playing outstanding. Now the throw. It's knocked away and nearly intercepted by LeCount. Looking for Schaefer, who was open. But you can really see that Georgia defense speed on some of these plays. Now the kick from CJ Sanders is good as we get our first points of the day. It's Terry Godwin across the middle. He's got it for 10 yards. A split backfield as Fromm will keep it on the read option, and he picks up the 1st down, this time running as it's a 13-yard gain. Same formation as Fromm will keep it, and this time he'll lose yardage. He loses to it's Michael Shaw on the tackle for loss. Trips to the left on 3rd down and long. They throw, and it's Riley Ridley, the brother of Calvin Ridley, on the 21-yard reception. 2nd down and 6. Fromm will keep it. He finds a hole, breaks a couple of tackles, and falls forward to the 5-yard line. Goal to go now for the Georgia Bulldogs, and Fromm will be brought down to the backfield. A big play by Michael Shaw, or Morgan Shaw, I should say, once again. Now it's a pitch outside to Jackson, and he'll get into the end zone. Looks like we might have been able to make a play, but instead it'll be another Georgia touchdown. It'll be Spencer Clay who checks into the game now, and it'll be a 3-and-out, but Terrence Lake was not getting anything done, so Clay does come in. But he gives the ball right back to the Bulldogs, and now it's Swift into the open field, 1 man to beat, and Brooks Strickland does bring him down. 4 wide as they will give it to Holyfield, who will lose yardage, a loss of 2, and another play by Morgan Shaw. Playing so well, I probably should get his name right. But now it's DeAndre Swift who's brought down by Strickland and Shaw after picking up the 1st down. We bring the blitz on 1st down and 10. They throw it outside, and it's Terry Godwin along the sideline. He gets a foot in bounds. 3rd down and 9. Fromm will go to the air. He has all day, throws outside. He's got Demetrius Robertson. What a play. He toe taps, and it's now 38-3. We'll lob it downfield, and DeAndre Baker has completely shut down TJ Cross. He had the 1 catch early on, but since then we've seen absolutely nothing, and now that one is knocked away from Tavarius Edwards. We run 42 plays, only 127 yards. The Georgia offense has 350 so far. As it's Swift on the carry, he picks up 8. Second down and 2, trips to the left. They'll give it to Swift. He finds the hole. He cuts up the middle of the field, and it's Gilchrist III who makes the tackle. Nada comes in motion on first down. As Fromm will go to the air, he throws to Holyfield, who finds a hole. He's inside of the 10-yard line, as it's another chunk play for this Georgia offense. Fromm will go to the air once more, and the throw to the end zone. They do not get a foot in bounds, but it will be reviewed as Riley Ridley appeared to get the foot in bounds, and you can't really see it with the pylon in the way, but it is reversed, so it's another Georgia touchdown. And so far today, it's really been that Georgia passing attack. It's definitely not what I was expecting, especially how much we struggle with the run game. And with a back as talented as DeAndre Swift, I really thought that would be the focus for this Georgia offense. But it's been Jake Fromm balling out, and so many weapons for him in his receiving core and out of the backfield. But it's Frederick, and he does not pick up the first down. We'll punt the ball away once more. Georgia starting to run some clock, and there's a good play there by, I believe that was DeMar Cartwright. Third down and 6. Fromm will throw outside. He's got a wide open man. It's Hardman who is hit down hard by Trevon Bullock, but that will be enough for the first down. Under a minute left in today's ball game. It's Swift up the middle. He gets some big blocks and is brought down by Strickland. And now Georgia would just run out the rest of the clock, so we will get out of Athens with a 45-3 defeat. Jake Fromm only 6 incompletions, 3 touchdowns, and 267 yards. An outstanding day from him, and DeAndre Swift was pretty good. Our passing attack again, nothing going. Frederick not with the worst game, but with 3.5 yards per carry, you definitely want to see more than that. And only 1 catch for TJ Cross, who's definitely slowed down in their last 2 weeks. On the defensive side of the ball, we've seen Darius Brady and Morgan Shaw have absolutely great games, both seniors, so they only have a few more games to make an impact. Under 150 yards of total offense for us, and just Georgia's defense was so good, and it was so hard to move the ball against them. A little recruiting update after we go through our bye week, as Derek McLeod, a fullback we weren't really targeting, just was on our board, does commit to Rutgers. We move forward to week 13. Like I said, we go through that bye week, and we'll be taking on Nevada in our next game. They have Ty Ganji at quarterback. They are 2-8, just like us. We're very similar teams. They have a little more talent than we do. But a look at the top 10 and the top 25, you can see a few undefeated teams left. And in the Heisman race, Ryan Finley moves into second, Jonathan Taylor in third, with Benny Snell still in first place. A few injuries on the offensive line for Nevada, with 2 of those guys who will be playing. You can see the roster. Ty Ganji, definitely the leader of this offense. Have a few nice guys on the defensive side of the ball and a few good running backs. So it's definitely not going to be an easy game, but hopefully we can get another win and pick up that 3rd victory. A look at the season statistics, as Dominique Frederick nearing 1,000 yards along with TJ Cross receiving. Hopefully both of those guys can reach that milestone this year. On the defensive side of the ball, Morgan Shaw with 10 tackles for loss and Darius Brady with 9. We do have another update, as Orlando Booker, who was a junior college defensive back, does commit to Buffalo. Not really a big deal there. We weren't really trying to get him. A quick update and reminder on the players we have committed currently. We have, I believe, 11 commits. You can see all of them there. Actually, 12 commits. The 109th ranked recruiting class, definitely not going to be super high. We're not signing a huge class this year, along with the restrictions on who we're able to target. Definitely for a little while, we're not going to have the highest rated recruiting classes. But I hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below. Subscribe for more of the Fairfield Dynasty. But I will see you next time as we head home for the first time in a little while, as we have 2 home games to end the year. Like I said, I will see you next time, 'cause I'm out.